tech's takeover of Hollywood continues. Case in point, Amazon with a blockbuster purchase this morning, acquiring the iconic Hollywood film studio MGM for nearly $9 billion US. It's the home of well-known franchises like Rocky and James Bond, but it feels like there's a new franchise in Tinseltown with all of these big technology companies swallowing up the traditional players. Let's get some perspective now on the future of tech and entertainment. Bruce Croxon, who often joins us here to talk about some of the big tech storylines. He's co-founder of Round 13 Capital. Bruce, we knew this one was coming because there were a number of reports. Still, it's quite a price tag.
Yeah, it is. And I think it was a hotly contested asset, as you can imagine, because we've started to see how the numbers work now. And let's start it off with a Jeff Bezos quote, I think, when something like this, when we win a Golden Globe at Amazon, it helps us sell more shoes, right? So what's happening is that the competing factions are staking their turf. You've got Netflix, which we've often talked about as we've watched their subscriber growth and their massive run up in stock price and company value as investors have got behind that growth in subscribers. But we've always talked about, wow, when you look at their actual use of cash over the years, they've had to spend an incredible amount of cash on content to drive that subscription growth. And the market has been, okay, we trust you. You'll get there one day. We believe in you. Let's continue to support you. And interestingly, John, last year, I think they had 3 quarters in a row, albeit aided a bit by production slowing down during COVID and subscriber growth continuing. They actually did not burn cash. They actually generated positive income. Look at the other faction, big tech. Amazon, which, as you know, has a multitude of business lines, and they paid up for this asset. They paid a big multiple to get this library. But, just as a reminder, 200 million Prime users they have that all pay a monthly or an annual subscription. 175 of them stream video content. So it's right there. And they know that by paying this amount for this library, they're going to be able to monetize it in so many different ways through. Now, I'll give you a quick example. Their average Prime user spends $3,000 a year. If you're not a Prime user, you spend half of that. So they know to a dollar what these users are worth. They know that as they give them more content, it's going to lead to more Prime subscribers, and those subscribers are gold.
It's interesting listening to hear you say all of that. And, I remember being at a press conference almost a decade ago in Santa Monica where Jeff Bezos was unveiling some of the Fire hardware, some long forgotten products actually. But while he was doing, the build up to it, he was showing off some of the Amazon features. They've long owned IMDb, and they had done this integration. So when you're watching a film or a TV show on Amazon, you can see the name of who the person is. And at the time I thought, okay, that's fine. Maybe somebody will use it. Now it's really part of the experience. And then the business model, to your point, really interesting to hear you say that the goal here is to sell more shoes. Maybe they can sell like James Bond inspired shoes. But given all these focus points for Amazon, I'm really struggling to figure out the future of movie theaters, where typically if you're making a James Bond movie, your goal is to get lots of bums into seats and get the biggest box office you can. Under this new scenario, we're talking about something very different when it comes to why you were actually making content.
Right. And I think that, COVID aided for sure, but it was already starting to happen where people were opting for the blockbuster experience. 7, 10 days, 2 weeks later after it got out of the big screen, you could watch it in the comfort of your own home. So the competition between, new age viewing, streaming, and going to the movie theater was already happening pre-COVID. Now it's like, I don't know, man. I got to really think about whether I want whether that experience is worth it to me that enhanced experience with, 50, 80 of my closest friends around me packed into a movie theater. I think it's going to be a tough road, John, and I think, we already saw the amount of time that the studios had to make the big dollars off of the in-theater release get smaller and smaller and smaller. It'd be interesting to see as we come out of COVID just how small it is, and actually how many content makers or owners of the content now choose to say, we're not going to release this in the theater. We're going to give it to our Prime members before anyone else can view it. Hey, you're not a Prime member? You better hurry up and get your Prime membership, or you're not going to be able to see the latest James Bond. My daughter, by the way, thinks you should audition for the next James Bond role, just as an aside.
Oh.
Is that
yeah, I'll
cat's out of the bag. What do you think?
I'll give it a shot. The lack of acting experience
you better
might
get working out.
Hold me back.
But
right. You raise a really
you got
interesting...
better taught now. It's Amazon. Yeah.
That's right. But no, to your point, there was a great Saturday Night Live skit over the weekend on the movie theaters reopening and all the things we missed, like the garbages being too small to fit your nachos into and them spilling onto the floor, or them putting too much butter on your popcorn. These are nostalgia things as opposed to the things that maybe are most convenient to us. I wonder what you think about more deal activity, because we just saw that AT&T transaction putting all the Warner Media assets together with Discovery. Now we've got this one. I imagine, based on what you're saying, you don't think we're done.
No, not at all. I think people now that are in the game are going to be they're going to be panicking, right? How do you compete with and again, back to our favorite topic, right? It's an amazing time to be a consumer, because there's going to be a massive pressure on pricing as companies like Amazon, because they know they make money in so many different ways from you. You can almost market content as a loss leader if you choose. So how do you compete with that? Well, the only way to compete with that is to own your own library, and it better be big. And you better have other ways to make money. So this wasn't the best news that Netflix has ever heard, because they are, they're singularly focused on subscriber revenue, right? That's how they do it. They can't sell you shoes. So, I haven't, I'm not a stock market watcher by the minute, but I'd be interested to see what happens with Netflix shares today. On this confirmation, or I guess they've been knowing it's coming for a while, but it's bad news for pure content players, and everybody else that has something else to sell is scrambling to get their library together. So no, it's not. It's a long way from being done.